Hi guys, how are you all? Okay, so you may be feeling right कि आपको बुला तो दिया 10 बजे start होना था 10 बजे कभी start नहीं हुआ है, right? So we will talk about it in a while. We are waiting for a few more of your students to join in. Okay, technically ये पूरा भर जाना चाहिए था अभी तक, and because you know it is India and you know it is Indian standard time. Okay, so everyone is following their own standard timings, and they will be, I think, a little bit late. But yes, we'll be joining in. We'll be starting in very soon. So how many of you have seen my face online? Okay, very nice. मतलब जिन्होंने मेरा चेहरा देखा सब पीछे बैठे हैं. Why that यार? मतलब backbencher resonates with backbenchers. Okay. While this entire thing is going on, okay, we will just talk for some time, and then we will see actually how to start this entire session. Okay, so can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, Alvin, can you hear me? Done, done. So there will be two, three. Okay, let's go to the agenda. What is the agenda today? And of course, okay, so I'll just talk about the agenda today for the BBA. So first and foremost, it is like welcoming all the guests. That was supposed to happen at 10 a.m. Okay, so we will start over, so we will make sure that that's the starting. By the way, how many of you are from commerce background? Please raise your hand. Okay. How many of you are from by any chance science background? भाई वो लोग भी है क्या यहाँ पे? Very nice, good, great. How many of you are from what's the other one? Arts background. एक भी नहीं है यार, क्या डाइवर्स ग्रुप है ये ना. ठीक है. So yeah, ठीक है. So all the people. संदेश एक बार वो सॉन्ग ट्राई. इसका वॉल्यूम बढ़ाना. नहीं Okay, so yes. Now, there's a song. Take it. Something is going on the screen. Please let us ignore that. Okay. भाई मुझे एक्चुअली में एनर्जी सही में कम लग रही है आप सब लोगों की. Why is that way? Okay, so we are really feeling that you guys are thinking that क्या काम एकदम कितनी सुबह बुला लिया. What is the time that you guys wake up generally? Right now, छुट्टियां चल रही है ना. 12 बजे. Okay, how many of you wake up by 12 p.m. every day? आज तो चलो ओ 1 2 3 4 कितने बजे सोते हो यार? What is the timing that you guys go to bed? Hmm? Okay, so let's get a bro code right. Fine. Let's get a small bro code right, every one of you. All the students who are joining in today for the very first time. My name is, what's my name? Anyone? Sai. Okay, my name is Sai. And you will see my face for your next 3 years. Okay? Every day. Not every day, sorry, वो झूठ हो जाएगा. Okay? You'll see my face every week. Okay, so let's keep it that way. And what I do at ITM, I work with ITM Group for various parts of the ecosystem, and I make sure that we are working on the growth part of ITM, right? But one of my favorite program is the BBA program. Okay, really the favorite program is BBA program, and I make sure that I am along with Namita ma'am in this entire program across, right? So now, having said that, the bro code that we have for the day, whenever I will ask something, you guys have to literally reply and shout. Okay? Are we clear? Are we clear? Are we clear? Sir, लगाना भूल गए क्या? Are we clear? Done. Okay? So that's the thing here. And चलो थोड़ा ambient music चालू हुआ. Thank you guys whosoever have done it. Oh wow, चलो screen wheel सब चालू हो रहा है धीरे धीरे. Done. So we are late 15 minutes. Okay, so we are just late by 15 minutes. We'll be starting in some time. And once we start, okay, so then it is going to go on for 2 hours. Okay, so please embrace for the impact. 2 घंटा तुम्हारे inauguration में जाने वाला है. And so yes, from which all schools you guys have taken? Which all schools you guys have studied? May I know that? Huh? Okay, how many of you are from CBSE? Okay, so I can see some 30%. How many of you are from IC? ISC होता है ना उसमें? ISC. 12th is known as ISC. Okay, so अरे बहुत कम है यार. ठीक है. How many of you are from MH? Okay, you can actually shout, right? I mean, like सबसे boring audience मिला मुझे. ठीक है. How many of you are from, one more time we'll try, okay? How many of you? We have to shout like B, like cheer, loud cheer, okay? How many of you are from MH? Cheer. क्यों यार? तुम लोगों को क्या problem है? Okay, so let's again try one more time. Okay, one more time let us try and do this. How many of you are from CBSE? खाना नहीं खाया क्या? हम देंगे, डोंट वरी, बाद में तुमको लंच बॉक्स देंगे, सब देंगे. लंच बॉक्स, स्नैक बॉक्स, समथिंग विल गिव, राइट? हाँ, स्नैक बॉक्स. ओके, one more time. How many of you are from CBSE? Louder यार, मतलब we all are backbenchers, don't worry. No one is like front bench. I think faculty members are sitting there. We should not say in front of them. But I am part of you. I am a backbencher. Complete backbencher. That. So how many of you are from CBSE? इस बार तो और कचरा ऑर्डर. We तो बोलना है. Like or it's like let's work it out. What can we shout? Shout. चिल्ला क्या सकते हैं? यार तुम लोग सही ना, तुम लोग बहुत टफ. Okay, fine. Let's just do something like. How many of you are from CBSE? I'll ask this question in front of the guests. That time तो कचरा नहीं करोगे ना? Sure, right? Sure, right? हाँ ना, कुछ तो बोलो. ठीक है. How many of you are from ICSE? Minority audience लग रहा है यार पूरा. Okay, when I'll ask how many of you are from MH, you guys will shout for sure. पक्का? You guys have to shout. क्या कैसे चिल्लाते हैं यार? You were shouting well. What were you shouting? Yes. Hooting, right? Okay. We'll hoot around. Fine, ठीक है. When I say from how many of you are from MH, you guys have to just like hoot. Fine? Okay. 3, 2, 1. How many of you are from MH board? Okay. Now, okay, my God, parents are also there. Now we have to be thoda sa professional enough, right? Okay. Hi, parents. How are you all? How are you all? Hi. I mean, like, I can't really hear you. How are you all? All. आप लोग ज़्यादा बच्चे से बोल रहे हैं यार. तुम लोगों को क्या हो गया? तुम्हारी आवाज को क्या हो गया? Okay. Hi, students. How are you all? सुन रहे हो? आप पे हंस रहे हो. One more time will do. Okay. इस बार अच्छे से. Okay. Hey, students. How are you all? Okay, so let's just do one thing which I do every time in all inaugurations, right? From last 2 years, I've been doing it, and Kiran sir here, our registrar sir, has been witnessing it from 2 years. How's the Josh? What is the answer? ये आपके टाइम की मूवी है ना आप लोग थे ना तब जब ये मूवी आया था Okay, so we'll do this. Fine, we'll do this. Okay, clear है? Fine. Okay, how's the Josh? Okay, now this works out. Okay, fine. Now we'll again one more time try it. Fine. How's the Josh? One more time. One more time. One more time. How's the Josh? Fine. This works. Now the energy levels are up. Okay, great. So hi parents and everyone, all the guardians. My name is Sai Kiran. Okay, so we are yet to start the entire inauguration flow. We have got our chairman, sir, Dr. P.V. Ramanna. He's 86-year-old. He's the person who started ITM group of institutions in 1991. When he was 53, he took a break from Aditya Birla Group. Okay, Aditya Birla Group as one of the managing directors. And I'm sure you all know Aditya Birla Group, right? All the parents? Yes. So Aditya Birla Group, he was the MD, Managing Director of International Businesses. He was looking after the entire expansion of IT, IT in terms of Michelin tires, Grassem, and the entire Ultratech. What has happened to Aditya Birla, the complete vertical is being looked up by Dr. P.V. Ramanna. So he's the person who started it along with Aditya Birla's. And post that, at the age of 53, he took a break from that entire corporate career. He said that, okay, fine, let me start ITM as one small experiment. This was an experiment that without any political support, without any corporate background, can I just go ahead? Can a single man alone start a business school? So in 1991, he started the ITM business school, where all today's students are going to take admission and start their BBA journey. ITM has been doing MBA from 1991, and from last 35 years, we expertise in one thing, that is to give quality education. And many of the students are right now a CEO, MD, a CXO. I mean, like it can be a CFO, CHRO, or someone who is doing very great in their careers. So that is the background of ITM group of institutions. Now we are 3 universities across India. Our first university, like Kharghar being our base campus, जो भी इनोवेशन होता है खारगर में ही होता है. ठीक है, सो जो भी हमारा सबसे प्यारा प्रोग्राम है वो खारगर में ही होता है. सो आपका बच्चा अगर खारगर आ रहा है आईटीएम खारगर, तो हमारे लिए वो बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. Right, so again you listen to these all things from the promoters itself, but I'm just giving you a brief about what ITM group is and what Kharghar means to us. So our first university got formed in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Okay, I'm sure every one of you know Raipur as a city. Raipur, Chhattisgarh, we have a very big university, 50-acre kind of a campus. Then we have got our second university in Baroda. I mean, how many of you know Vadodara, please? Okay, so Vadodara, Gujarat, we have got ITM University there. And this is our third university. Although ITM started in Bombay, ITM started in Bombay, grown in Bombay. 7 कॉलेजेस है बॉम्बे के अंदर आईटीएम के, अंधेरी, ओशिवारा, नेरुल, वाशी, पनवेल, खारगर. बट खारगर इज आवर बेस. इन सबको मिला के हमने एक यूनिवर्सिटी बनाया है आज से 3 साल पहले. दैट इज ITM स्किल्स यूनिवर्सिटी, where your ward is going to start their journey. And I'm sure our guys have given you the entire download about the program. but you'll be listening about this entire program from the people who will be coming and speaking today. Today we have got a very good lineup of guests, okay, who are gonna interact with our students today. So income tax IT director, okay, so income tax director is there, okay, Government of India, today to inaugurate your batch, and I'll give you the names. Wait, just give me a minute. We have got how many of you know Anand Rathi group? How many of you know Anand Rathi? Okay, all the investment people, students with zero or one. No one knows Anand Rathi. So Anand Rathi is a big investment firm, and the CHRO, the Chief HR Officer of Anand Rathi, is gonna be here. And then we have got Miss Dr. Hemant. Dr. Hemant is the HR head of a pharmaceuticals company. Okay, so he's gonna be there. Then we have got how many of you know this company known as Geo? I mean, every one of you knows this company known as Geo, right? Fine. So Geo के president आ रहे हैं, Geo Infocom के, to inaugurate your entire batch, right? So this is the kind of a backup and the industry connect that we walk with, and this thing we have been doing it from last so many years, and today you guys are here to join along with us in this inauguration ceremony, right? So are you guys excited, all the students? Are you guys excited for your inauguration? भाई यार तुम लोग खाना खा के बिल्कुल नहीं आए, ठीक है? नाश्ता किया था? नाश्ता किया था? हाँ या ना, कुछ तो बोलो। नाश्ता किया? ये ना भी हाँ लग रहा है यार, ठीक है? So fine, whatever it is, you guys have to literally loud, whatever it is, you have to shout, okay? You have to just shout. अभी तक स्कूल में बोलते थे ना, डोंट शाउट, डोंट शाउट, डोंट शाउट। ये कौन सा सर आ गया यार यहाँ पे जो बोल रहा है चिल्ला चिल्लाओ आज, ठीक है? So this is the first rule. If you are at ITM, you have to interact with us. If you are not interacting with us, then it's not a done deal. Okay? So are you guys excited? Yes, sir. Okay, fine. Now it sounds. Can we have a dry run of the song? Okay, we have created a song for you all. Okay, all the students, because अगर मूवी में जाते हैं तो सॉन्ग होता है ना, ट्रेलर होता है, right? So we will 100% do this song and dance when, not dance actually, song when the guests and all are coming in. But because you guys are here, अभी चालू करें? हाँ या ना? Oh my God, हाँ या ना? Sure? Fine, ठीक है. So Sandesh, go ahead, play this. I have also not seen it. I will be seeing it along with you. ये शायद lights थोड़े कम करने पड़ेंगे ना? Jitu sir, lights. I am also seeing it for the very first time. मेरे लिए भी शॉक कर रहे हैं, ठीक है?
Body or a dreamer, stepping up to lead, learning all the skills that the world needs. With passion and grit, we're ready to go. At ITM, we'll steal the show. We will lead you. Yeah, we will lead you. Leaders in the making, setting our sights high. Our footers and athletics, reaching for the sky. Digital future strategies rise. From boardrooms to nations, we'll ignite the light. We will lead you. Oh yeah, we will lead you. This is our time, we rise with
Is it good, guys? Was it good? Was it good? Sure. This is our anthem for the year. Okay, for the year I can say. अभी उससे आगे continue करना these guys will continue. Was it actually good? I'm from the parent side of it. ठीक है. Thank you. ये lights बंद कर दो यार ये side one lights बंद कर. ठीक है. Done. So that's it. I think how many guests are in? Okay, guests are in. Rupali का guests are in. ठीक है, बच्चे के. Are they? All of them. ठीक है. So I'll ask you my normal question. What is my normal question? So अपना rehearsal हो गया. What's going to be my first question? How many of you are? How are you all guys? Okay. So what will you shout? All fine, sir. Okay. All good, sir. Okay. Good बोलना fine बोलना coordinate कर लो. हाँ? Fine, fine. ठीक है. All fine. Done. ठीक है. Then we have got the next question. The next question is what we say? How's the Josh? हाय सर ये तो क्लियर है सबको यहाँ पे तो रिदम एक साथ चिल्ला देंगे डांट देंगे then we will get started okay clear done guests are there done so in 5 minutes we will start okay so how are you guys what will you say fine sir ठीक है are you guys excited okay ये yes sir फिर थर्ड वाला क्या है how's the Josh ठीक है right sir ठीक है simple clear everyone okay sorted done so Namita ma'am stage is set unprofessional like what we say informally okay now I'll wear my formal avatar when I'll come back on the dais okay so now that time I'll behave like a proper director of the unit and then you guys have to be like reacting just like this fine ठीक है sorted done deal done चलो ठीक है Namita ma'am yes sir let's go ahead done we can go नहीं गर्मी लग रही है गर्मी लगी नीचे अनलेस फीलिंग ऑल गुड हाँ ठीक है सारे स्टूडेंट्स आ गए ये थोड़े सीट्स खाने हैं अभी जीतू सर ये लाइट्स बंद कर दो ये साइड वाला Okay. Okay, guys. We'll have our guest right now. Okay. Namita, please. My partner is time is. Yes. Okay, guys, be seated. Okay. Hi, guys. We'll start in like now. What? 1 to 3 minutes max. Okay. How are you all? How are you all? And are you guys excited about the entire? Okay, fine. And so I have Namita ma'am, department of BBA iConnect program. This BBA iConnect program is very special to us, very close to our heart. We have started this BBA program last year, but we have got a tremendous success with it. That we are going ahead and opening doors for so many of you more students, right? So Namita ma'am, few words from your side, then we'll start the inauguration.
Thank you, sir. I get this opportunity to welcome all of you from the stage. Though the formal program starts after me, but this is a very special time for me to thank you all that you've taken your time out for this event, and a very special thanks to all the parents who are here that they have set their belief on us. And I, from this platform, with all my management, from all the people who are there, I promise you that we are going to deliver whatsoever is said and more than that. Thank you very much.
So this is the very first event, first lecture. You can consider it like a BBI Connect program, all the students. One last question, okay, from any program that we start. From my side, I do this, okay, this is my, what we say, ritual. How's the Josh? How's the Josh? How's the Josh? Okay, fine. Now we start the formal inauguration. Thank you. Up to you, ma'am.
यात्रियों कृपया ध्यान दें। आईटीएम एक्सप्रेस में आप सभी का स्वागत है। हमारी इस यात्रा को शानदार बनाने में हमारी सहायता करें।
So please keep your phones on silent or either switch them off. Do not move out unless it's necessary.
Yes, it's imperative to follow the instructions diligently. Let us now welcome the dignitaries gracing today's ceremony. Mr. P.V. Ramanna Sir, Chairman, ITM Group of Institution.
Mr. Nitin Pucha, sir, CEO, ITM Group of Institutions.
Professor R.S.S. Mani Sir, founding member of the ITM Group, Institutional Development, ITM Skills University.
Dr. Jaivan Shala, sir, Vice Chancellor, ITM Skills University.
Dr. Lakshmi Mohan Ram, Pro Vice Chancellor and Director, ITM Business School and ITM Skills University.
Ms. Sarit Prabha Das, Dean, ITM Skills University.
Mr. Ankur Vashn, Program Director, Income Tax Department of India.
Mr. Himat Nikam, Senior Director HR, ESI Pharma.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome each one of you on this special ceremony, a moment of new beginnings, fresh aspirations, and shared purpose. We are honored by your presence and look forward to a meaningful and inspiring session together.
तो अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लो, मौसम बिगड़ने वाला है.
और माहौल जमने वाला है. Now that we have warmly welcomed our dignitaries, it's time to unite in spirit and pride.
Before we begin with the ceremonial lamplighting, let's take a moment to reflect on who we are, what we stand for, and where we are heading together.
We now present to you a symbol of our shared purpose, passion, and the promise of excellence. The BBA Anthem!
Body, you're a dreamer, stepping up to lead, learning all the skills that the world will need. With passion and grit, we're ready to go. At ITM, we'll steal the show. We will lead you. Yeah, we will lead you. The leaders in the making, setting our sights high. A finance analytics reaching for the sky. Digital future strategies fly. From boardrooms to nations, we'll ignite the light. We will lead you. Oh yeah, we will lead you. This is our time. We rise with might, learning, aiming for the height. Stand tall, be proud, and make it right. ITM, future's light.
Thank you so much, everyone. Kanush, this anthem always gives me goosebumps. To mark the beginning of this meaningful journey, we invite our dignitaries to proceed with the Deep Prajwalan, the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, a symbol of knowledge and wisdom. I request all the dignitaries to please come up on the stage. I request the volunteers to please send 2 students on the stage for the lamp lighting.
या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिका विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
Thank you so much, everyone.
A symbol of sustainability, prosperity, and growth, we take a moment to honor our esteemed guests with a potted plant.
I request Professor R.S.S. Maniso to kindly present a potted plant to Mr. Himat Nikam, Senior Director, HR, EISI Pharma.
We request Professor Nitin Pucha sir to present the potted plant to Mr. Ankur Vashn, Program Director, Income Tax Department of India. As Nelson Mandela once quoted, it's better to lead from behind and put others in front. When you celebrate victory, be up front. But when there is danger, step in front. Dr. Jayavin Shala sir, Vice Chancellor IPM Skills University, is a seasoned leader in higher education with over 30 years of experience. Holding an MBA and PhD in management, he has played a pivotal role in establishing more than 12 esteemed institutions of the IPM group, spanning fields such as management, hospitality, law, nursing, engineering, and architecture. Renowned for his strategic vision and operational excellence, Dr. Shala was honored with Bharat Shiksha Gaurav Puraskar for his exceptional contribution to education. His leadership fosters a culture rooted in ethics, innovation, and agility. A respected voice in academia, he frequently speaks at national and international platforms, including the World Education Summit, LinkedIn Education Leadership Summit, and IPSIS India at 2047 National Conference. His continuing efforts are focused on shaping institutions that are future ready and globally competitive. We call upon Dr. Jayavanshala Sir, Vice Chancellor, ITM Skills University, to deliver the welcome address.
Hello. Yeah. Namaskar. Good morning. Respected dignitaries, Mr. Ankur Vashn from Department of IT, Dr. Nikam, Director HR from ISA Pharma, Professor P.V. Ramana sir, the Chairman ITM Group of Institutions, and the Chancellor ITM Skills University. Professor Nitin Pucha, the CEO of ITM Group of Institutions and the Executive President ITM Skills University. Dr. R.S.S. Mani, the co-founder ITM Group. Dr. Lakshmi Mohan, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, ITM Skills University. Faculty members, parents in a big number is surprising for me. And the students, those who aspire to develop their skills into a business administration. Basically, whenever I start, there's one message I want to give it to. Here the parents are also there. It's very the time you step into the campus, whether it is a faculty, student, parents, or any stakeholders, education is the only caste, creed, sex, or religion. So you are in for the education, and education should be your utmost priority. I was just reading right now, it is said skill based MBA. So I just now got a quote stated by Swami Vivekananda. One said, education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs right there undigested all your life. Simple भाषा में बोलूं तो education is understanding and not memorizing and carrying it out throughout your life. It has to be understood and executed. That is where the skill BBA program comes. When I say this is a skill based and we should not memorize, then it is a duty of ITM also to promote the program in that fashion or in that way. So how do I do that? You'll find this program will be more of a participative learning, activity-based learning, skill enhancement, ability enhancement, project-based learning and a research-based learning, which will comprise of 38 courses and you need to earn 130 credits. to complete this program. When I say about the factor, about the program, it continues with the NGO project of 15 days, wherein we try to sensitize the student towards the society, and industry internship project where you can get a hands-on experience. So what you learn, you need to get a hands-on experience so that you are acceptable in the industry. This was about the program. Now, when we talk about the faculty, I'll give a small example. Zakir Hussain says, knowledge is like a fast flowing river. You may take a sip of it, you may take a cup of it, or glass, or jar, or bucket of it. It depends upon you. We have a qualified faculty, it depends on the students how much to extract from them. Whether a sip of it, or a glass of it, or a bucket of it. So I've done with the program and the faculty. What about the students? I will say 2 minutes, so I'll give you two examples and wind it up. So there should be some expectation from the students also. When we want to do something related to the program and the faculty, कुछ हमारा भी हक बनता है नहीं. So the first one is attendance, and it is just not an attendance. With attendance, you have to be on time also. Attendance doesn't mean that I am in at 10 o'clock and I can start the class at 10:30. No. I can attend the class at 10:30. No, it's not possible. And since you are from 12th and I don't want to use any jargons and say something, let me give a very simple example. Since all of your parents are here, ask them how many leaves they get in a year when they are employed. They get hardly, not even 10%. It is 6 to 7%. 25 to 30 leaves in a year. That means 94 to 93% attendance is mandatory. If the attendance goes low, they know it. What happens? No increment, no salary, no promotion, nothing, no growth. And sometimes they have been shown the doors also. So remember, attendance is mandatory. Equally, timing is also mandatory. And timing, I'll give a very simple and straightforward example for you. There was an actor in 1970s, and he found that the producer and directors were struggling to complete their movies within 2 years. It used to go to 3 to 5 years. He was the one who saw that and made sure he was always on time. No, he was before time. He stuck to it, he pursued it. The producer and director found that he is the one who can help me to do the job in time. And in the last 56 years, he is in this industry and still performing. And the next season or a session is going to start on 17th of August of KBC. He is none other than Amitabh Bachchan. This is what he stated in one of his reels, that what is the success behind to be a successful superstar. So that was the reason. So try to be on time for your classes. And the next small expectation, that is only attendance in the class, is it enough? Watching WhatsApp saying SMS and so on. No, it's not enough. So equally attention is required. To complete it in a minute, so small example, everyone knows Mahendra Singh Dhoni, a cricketer who has seen that India ranks number one in the world in all the three formats of cricket. And he has been asked in various ways, various forms, what is the strategy, what is the success, how do you do it, and all sorts of things. And his answer was one liner, and the same goes to you also. Focus on the processes and be in the present. The result will follow you. Don't be after the marks. Try to understand, learn from the classes, focus on it. To conclude it, I'll say, please be attentive. Ensure that you have an attendance of more than 90% so that when you get in for an internship 1 year down the line, you don't struggle to face those challenges. So once again, stick to your goals, do well, and welcome to ITM family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful overview of the program. Ratan Naval Tata once quoted, I don't believe in taking right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right. Professor R.S.S. Mani is a founding member of the ITM group and has been a pillar of its growth over the last 25 plus years. Currently serving as the Vice President, Institutional Development and Chief Mentor of ITM MBA programs across India, he is widely recognized as an institution builder and an out-of-the-box management thinker. An alumnus and gold medalist from the Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Human Resource Management, Professor Mani has held successful roles at Wipro and as a faculty member at TISS before dedicating himself to ITM. Professor Mani has received over 20 prestigious awards, including honors from the Bombay Chartered Accountant Society and Anmol NGO for his contribution to education, women empowerment, and service to society. In 2018, he was named Communicator of the Year by the Public Relations Council of India. I request Professor R.S.S. Mani sir to share his inspiring message with us.
Namaskar, good morning everybody. Suprabhat. I can see one student there who's all of 10 years old. आपको सीट मिलेगा ITM में, चिंता मत करिए. Very, very happy to see so many parents, as my colleague Sheila just said. I wonder if you start thinking कि KG में बच्चों को छोड़ा था first day of college or first day of school में, आज वापस मौका मिल रहा है शायद. Only difference is in KG when you went to leave the children to the school, the children didn't want you to go out. But trust me, all these boys and girls from tomorrow will say, मेरे college के आसपास कहीं मत आए. Because they are at a stage where they would like to chart out their own careers. I want to first congratulate every one of you sitting here. I am told that 26,000 students applied for a seat for our BBA program. And if 200 of you are sitting in this auditorium, it calls for a huge round of applause for all of you. And now that you're here, a very simple word of advice, just forget what all you tried before getting here. If some of you said, I wanted to go to Australia, nahi ja sake, Canada mein visa nahi mila, I wanted to go to some other bigger institute like an IIM, forget the past. Now that you're here, be happy being here. This is something very, very fundamental that I would like to advise all of you. And I can trust me when I tell you that between Sai Kiran, Namita, and the entire team of the Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, and the faculty, they will take very good care of you. He's told you what you will do in the classroom. I will tell you what you can do outside the classroom. For those of you who don't know, Kharghar has the most beautiful ISKCON temple just started 3 months ago. If you are not religious, I must tell you, if you are not interested in, as they say in Marathi, if you are not interested in Vithoba, you can go there for Kotoba. Right? It's got amazing food. So if you get bored of the canteen food, please go there. 3 साल वही खाना खाने से बोर होने वाला है. घर में बोलने का मौका नहीं मिलता है, मम्मी डांटेगी. यहाँ तो आप कंप्लेन कर सकते हो, but beautiful. You got beautiful waterfalls in Khargar. I've been saying this for almost 25 years till one of the faculty brought to my notice. Till last year, Khargar was a dry zone. समझते हो ना ड्राई जोन का मतलब? आई एम टोल्ड 2 महीने पहले थोड़ा वेट हो गया है. एनीवे, ड्राई हो या वेट बच्चों को मालूम है. स्विगी है, जोमैटो है, तो बहुत कुछ हो जाता है. All I want to share with you today, be happy being here. Invest in developing your own careers. We have a wonderful set of faculty. We have so many learning resources. Our online learning resources, our digital learning platforms are available to you 7 by 24. 24 by 7. Now don't say 24 by 7 यानी 24 जुलाई को ही मिलता है. नहीं, साल भर मिलता है. 24 by 7. Please make the best use of these learning resources. We are also learning. As you see, as was introduced, I am a senior citizen of this group, 34 years. Someone might wonder, इसको बाहर नौकरी नहीं मिला क्या? पता नहीं, I never tried. And now I'm too old to try. दिल से बुढ़ा घर में बैठ के अप्लाई कर रहे हैं नौकरी के लिए. But the challenge is how to remain young, how to keep learning. And that's the journey we are inviting you today when you're joining the ITM family. ITM today is 3 universities, Mumbai, Raipur and Baroda. And at any point in time, we are talking of 10,000 students in the whole ITM family across locations. So you're part of a very, very big ITM family. Be happy being here. Enjoy the course. And before you do anything, we must offer a word of gratitude for the parents who have supported you right through this journey. First, I'd like you to applaud them for all the support they've given you till date. And आपको शुक्रिया कहना चाहते हैं कि आपने अपने बच्चों को हमारे हवाले कर दिया है. 3 साल चिंता मत कीजिए. यहाँ बहुत सारे गॉड मदर, गॉड फादर हैं, वो लोग ख्याल रख लेंगे. They are in all age groups from 25 to 55. So you have माता, पिता, grandfather, आजोबा, आजी, सब है हमारे सिस्टम में. They will take care of your children. Be rest assured, nothing to worry. Before I move out, I've been given a very, very pleasant responsibility to introduce the founder of ITN, the Janmadata of ITN. Dr. P.V. Ramana is our founder. Dr. Ramana, of course, has completed about 60 years of working life. हम लोग सब लोग 60 years में रिटायरमेंट की बात करते हैं. He has been working for the last 60 years. Let's hear it for him. Dr. P.V. Ramana, working for the last 60 years. 1991 was when ITN was born under the vision and leadership of Dr. Ramana. At that point in time, he was a highly successful industry corporate leader. And his last 2 assignments before he moved out into setting up his dream was with the TTK group in South India and the Aditya Birla group, which is such a respected organization, as its executive president. And I remember meeting him in those days and he said, let's form ITM. So I looked at him and said, ITM? Are we IIM? But we are going to be ITM. And that is how the name came, ITM. And management is how we were born. And it's so interesting. 1991 में दूरदृष्टि देखिए course management, but the core of managing is technology. So that was his vision when we spoke about the foundation of ITM. Sir, of course, has been very active across academic circles, former president of the Bombay Management Association, represented All India Management Association in educational summits across the world, traveled to different countries, fostered collaborations with at least about 10, 12 countries for ITMS partners, has a deep passion for community service and music. And that's something which he really is enjoying. Supposedly, after his retirement, we don't see Sir retiring. He's tired, but not retired. There as part of various projects, guidance, advice that we seek from him. So, to describe Sir, collaboration, compassion, creativity, and most important, his ability to communicate his thoughts, his dreams, his passion, his vision are exemplary. Sir, may I, on behalf of all of us present in this room, Ramana sir, we request you to come and bless all the students. Sir, welcome, sir. Over to Ramana sir.
Yeah. Professor Mani telling the young kids, many of them, all of them after 12, they have come here, that you have lots of brothers, sisters, and uncles and nephews and parents here. You have also some grandparents. They give me 10 minutes to speak, but I am known to forget the time, so you must excuse me. We started our journey in 1991 by doing the first ever MBA to be born in India with a ready-made US collaboration. At that time, there were no regulatory agencies for this. So we thought that it is one government approval we need. We got an approval from RBI, Reserve Bank of India, because it involved some expenditure towards the collaboration payable to US. Therefore, we got an approval from them. I named it ITM. Part of the reason Professor Mani touched that what is the future? Future is managing technology. As simple as that. In those days, technology was a mysterious object, and only master's level and PhD level people used to be able to think of technology, forget about managing it. But as times roll in, we have seen that our flagship product MBA is losing its sheen and will no longer be the kind of the most sought after degree for employment. No. By the time you guys graduate, I suspect that half of the jobs for which MBAs are hired in this country will go to BBA and BTech holders. The skill sets required for managing large organizations and organizations working with technology will be available for ordinary, even 10th, 12th class students or PBA students definitely. That is the future. Already more than 90% of jobs In USA, Canada and European Union, which are called managerial jobs, are held only by undergrads. That means bachelor degree holders. Many countries in Europe have shortened this 3 years also. In UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, you can get a bachelor's degree in only 2 years after high school, SSC, after 12. That means the mystery behind technologies, ideas, and policies and attitudinal approach to management of a small industry or a company or a city or a government or even a nation or in the army have grown into consolidated themselves into simply understandable concepts, and all the complexity has been taken over by technology. So, what is technology today? In my time, I graduated with a electrical engineering degree in 1961. This is my 64th working year. Technology meant working with machines, working with mechanical and electrical energy, working in a railway engine, working in a textile mill, working in a steel mill. These were jobs which had to do with which you could do with technology. Today's understanding of technology is not that. Technology is a set of ideas, programs, and mental attitude required to run all this, and the approach is same. Whether electrical, mechanical, textile, metallurgy, transportation, healthcare, whatever it is, the attitudinal approach to the ways of managing for efficiency, throughput, and outcomes, measurable, deliverable outcomes, is the same. And in these 3 years here, you're here for this purpose of assimilating that undefinable thing which technology itself cannot do. The art of managing technology cannot be assigned to technology. That is the thesis I'm trying to tell you. There is a very famous question going around in AI circles. What AI cannot do? When you deal with artificial intelligence, any LLM or any agent or any bot or a machine learning or deep learning, whatever it is, a human does interact with a machine. And there is what is known as a context window. You know that ChatGPT, the biggest LLM, has about 170 billion parameters which can be assigned to a data point. But does 170 billion parameters, are they open to you when you access ChatGPT? No. Depending on the question you ask or the problem you pose and the solution you seek, the huge LLM will open up a small window for you because billions of other people are accessing the same server for their context. 90% of workload on managing technology for future entry-level managers like you will be: how do you communicate with AI? How do you control it? How do you measure its ethical parameters? How to use it well for you, your company, your family, and your society? These are the things that you are going to learn throughout this journey. Part of the learning is you have to be able to communicate and work with AI or deep technology in any manner you put it. Our friend from pharma industry will tell you that nearly 50% of all development of new pharmaceutical molecules or any remedial or change-making chemical agent is done in a computer lab first. They model the molecule, predict its characteristics, test it using AI virtually among a target population, and then only the actual development starts. I know this because an Indian girl got PhD in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He is a team leader behind Monzaro in LA Lilly and Company. Happens to be my niece. So we get first-hand information of how far technology and AI has gone into pharma industry. Another trivia about pharma industry. Long time ago, I think 15 years now, when Kapil Sibal was education minister in the Indian government, I was part of a CIA team to negotiate the Bologna Accord with the US government. They made us visit some colleges on the way because Indian people, they want to exhibit their universities. In a very large university, I was passing by a computer lab. I saw a lot of old people. Struck me why people, such a 40s, 50s people are working in a computer lab. I was astonished. So I took leave from the group leader. I said, can I spend a few minutes in the lab? You go ahead. So I asked them, all of you are too old to be first year or second year or even master's students. Why are you here? And how many are pursuing a bachelor's degree? No hand went up. How many are doing a master's degree? One or two hands went up. How many are already a PhD? 38 hands went up. I asked him, what are you doing in this lab? They are saying we are getting certified to audit the FDA compliance procedure for a new drug to be licensed in the US market. It involves documentation. It involves cadencing your research results in a sequential format, right from first trials to clinical trials to advanced trials and animal trials to human trials and approval processes. I said, why are you doing this? They said, with a doctoral degree as an assistant professor, I get $65,000. With this certificate, which I will get in 3 months, my pay in a pharmaceutical company, I will be hired at $150,000. That is what technology does for you. Now, why I am talking technology to a group of undergrad students about to enter their first year? Because what kind of a work world you will be facing when you graduate? Depending on where you will end up, marketing or finance, accounting, HR, wherever, sales, field sales, treasury management, you will be expected to use a minimum of 10 AI tools in your daily work and maybe 20, 30 also. These are called productivity tools, work enhancement tools, data enhancement, data analysis, all kinds of tools are there. The learning required, the training required to learn all these tools, one thing, tools are not different for finance, marketing and HR. They are the same tools with different parameters. We have a learning platform created and nurtured in-house. We own the entire IP for that. It's called LISA, LISA. Short form for learning is awesome. Right? Where the entire teaching is the domain name for that is lisa.ai, tells you what it is. We have nearly 20 lakh students all over India learning free all these tools. These are open to you. There are a lot of BTech students floating around in this campus, belonging to the same group under Sai Kiran as you are. Here is a simple thing I want you to do. You will get some teaching in your part of regular BBA curriculum, but leave it aside. Make friends with a 1 year senior to you BTech student, each one of you. Start a project in any area of management or technology. If it's technology, that guy will help you. With management, you will help him. Do at least 10 projects in these 3 years. If you do 10, we'll give you a certificate. Proficiency in AI applications along with your degree. If you do 20, all 20, we'll give you a postgraduate diploma in AI applications. Why do we want to do this? We want to kill our MBA. BBA is the future. BTech is the future. That is why none of the classrooms, none of the assignments, none of your faculty, or none of your work environment is comparable to any other BPA college. Nothing like that exists in India right now, I can say with pride. Our CEO, Suntin Kucha, is sitting here. Long while ago, when he joined, much sought after Podar College for his BCom degree, he spent 95% of his time outside the college. In Martindale, if you see, there is a big promenade, park, and there is a short wall, and there are any number of canteens and hotels on the day. The time was very pleasantly spent on those small walls and benches, chit-chatting and thinking about life in future and wondering why they are there, mostly. This program is designed so that you will find that you will enjoy life more by being in the classroom, in the lab, talking to somebody about something worthwhile. You may try popping and going and here and there, you will find that that is a less pleasurable activity than doing something in a project and producing a result which has not existed before. Doing something new every day of your life here, we give you the opportunity for that. Something new may be fun, maybe a joke, maybe practical, maybe intended as a parody, or intended as a new way of facing HR problem, or a new way of. You heard of fintech. Now buzzword coming up is martech, technology and marketing. HR tech is already becoming universal. We just adopting, I think, starting or adopted already people strong in our group organization as HR driver. So we have already created, his team has created recruitment bots, Reliance Jewelry, salesman, sales girl bots. Do something like that. You may be asked to select a target somewhere within 100 kilometer or 200 kilometer range of our boundaries and design an AI program to tell a army commander instantly, depending on the war situation, which target will give you maximum impact. That also you can learn. Tools are same. You will be a universal technology manager. Actually, we have to rebrand our degree. But unfortunately, management and technology being regarded as two separate streams, we have two different programs. They should be married to each other, in my opinion. Okay. If it passes through the Vice Chancellor's office, Vice Chancellor's office, through the regular, there is a lot of regulation. Starting with this class, we will make it possible to earn an additional degree in technology by spending 1 year more. If you go for that option, You will have to take a little more number of courses on the side here. Work more. Believe me, in big cities like Bombay, population pressures, work pressures, transport and mobility pressures, you will find it more useful, more enjoyable by working more. Leisure is boredom, working is fun. That's what technology is taking you to be. And that is why people are saying training and education should be gamified. They look like a video game, arcade game. Yes? It is not a work of fiction. We're trying to work with Maruti Suzuki in establishing a training relationship with them in their Gurgaon-based factories. We were taken through the worker training modules on kiosks like this, size of this. Each operation is designed to be learnt as a game. You are screwing on a rear view mirror. On first trial, it will take you 5 minutes. What kind of things you can do in order to make that 5 minutes to 30 seconds? And as soon as you reach that 30-second period, you are taken onto the assembly line. There, the expectation is 5 seconds. From 5 minutes to 5 seconds, learning on a kiosk by a game and doing the last 1 week inside the factory on a practical. This is a completely different work world in India that you are going to graduate into. Do not be afraid of any job, because after this course and this technology exposure, you will be able to take any job in any domain that is offered to you. Managing technology of any kind, that is the mantra. And in that mantra, usually mantras we utter in pujas and vrat, Satyanarayana Kalha, Balaji, Ganpati. They are also accompanied by blessings. Here is a blessing from the oldest man in the hall today. I want to see you guys, by the time you are crossing 30, to be first preference owner of a business, second preference managing a very large business unit as a general manager, third preference be a CEO. Take the average age of startup CEOs in India, it is only between 30 and 35. That's my blessing for you, these kids. I am very, very sure that the parents will support their kids, or vice versa, because I want you to kids take some time, at least 1 or 2 hours a week. Tell your mom what is it you are learning, because that is a mystery. What you learn is also mystery to many faculties right here in this campus. Let me tell you that. Because you're learning deeper things on the internet and the learning platform. Because Lisa, while you are watching a video, is assembling the additional reading materials for you. It is creating your own personal library. You read through that, you will know more than your faculty does. Take some time off to explain to your parents that what is it you are learning. That has a wonderful effect, because what is better state of enjoyment than to be your mother's pride? Are you that today? Are you the apple of your mother's eye? Are you the star in your father's track? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. You could have cracked NEET, got into some medicine. You could have cracked this or that, got into some other big engineering college or a big management school. You landed up here. But from that place to this place, the journey is just 3 years. Thank you very much. And I got a signal from my young leader. The time is up.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that message with us.
We request Dr.
We request Ms. Sarit Prabha Das, Dean of Item Cells University, to present the potted plant to our guest Tulahina Meti, Chief Human Resources Officer, Anand Rathi Group.
Innovation and science are a cornerstone of progress. In healthcare, they are the difference between life and death, quoted by Dr. Kiran Mazumdar. I now request the AV team to present a video introduction of Mr. Himat Nikam, Senior Director HR, Isai Pharma.
So I welcome Hemant sir. Hemant sir is one of the HR directors for Isai Pharmaceutical Company. Isai Pharmaceutical Company is a Japanese-based brand. So please correct me if I'm wrong, right? And he is heading a complete plant of manufacturing as well as the corporate office end to end. Some 700 to 800 employees. And apart from this, he has been part of multiple initiatives across his career. So, Hemant sir, up to you. Please welcome our youngest BTech BBA lot here.
Thank you, Sai, for a very quick introduction. Before we start, good morning and namaste to all of you. Honorable, respected Dr. P.V. Ramanna, Chairman and Founder, Professor Mani, Co-Founder, Mr. Nitin, then Dr. Jain Sheila, and Dr. Lakshmi. So, and before I start, I must, appreciate ITM on this occasion that the course which they have built up as a BBA iConnect. It's a really wonderful course. I just went through with the curriculum and the sessions which they are going to conduct, which is completely apt to the current scenario and upcoming dates. So, sir, I must appreciate this course. I personally went through with all the contents, and I would definitely tell all the students today here who are entering into this course, they are fortunate to do this course, and they will be really benefited in their career. Before I start, I just want to take you through my career. I have been in this industry and HR profession for last almost 3 decades, and I have been working with various Indian and multinational companies. Had a good international exposures and experience. Worked throughout in the HR domain and HR functions. Worked in various, adverse conditions, situations with Indian as well as, multinational companies. Especially worked in, I would say, American and European company, and I have been fortunate to become, board member for two companies. One was, American, and another one was, very much Indian, well-known, company, and had a good opportunity to work on various, critical projects like diversifying investment from India to, back to US, uh, and then transformation of, the legacy business into, most advanced, uh, stage of business activity whereby they can, really add up the revenue. So why I'm telling you this, because HR job or role is not just remain as, recruiting and, managing talent. It has become, the business oriented job where you are become part of, the business strategy, and also, helping the board to, execute that. So this is with brief my, background, where I must tell you, I had been, experience of working at US or Europe for some times, and get to know how, HR is operated at the international level as well. With this, brief introduction, I'll just come to few things or few, tips, which I would like you all have to, follow, and that would give you, really, benefit in long run, as you are just entering into, the education of business management, where definitely you are into a safe hand of, ITM management, and ITM will definitely take you through the, what is in this, current, the management part, and they will definitely through you for this course with your all, dedicated efforts. Uh, and as you know, Professor Mani and, Dr. Ramanna has shared with you how you should be, conducting during this course, and how this course will be benefited to you. I must tell you, once you are done with this course, and if you want to become, a professional in the, very respective fields, what is, the basic thing which you will, follow, and you must be, uh, taking it more, simple and basic, rules to be become, more successful professional. So what I have, learned over a period of 3 decades, nothing, works for becoming, successful, profession, rather than, maintaining a high level of values. So when I say values, it's a very basic thing which one has to, follow and adapt. That is respect, responsible, integrity, and transparency. If you follow these four, basic values, wherein if you respect to others, if you respect to, your work with your, colleagues, you would be definitely, getting similar kind of response from, others as well. Again, becoming responsible nowadays, this is very important. When we see, across our organizations, we find it very difficult to, the new generation becoming, more responsible. So you need to be, very responsible with your job duties and the assignments which is coming to you, and your overall behavioral, across the organizations. Integrity, that's again a very, very important part, where you have to, really give utmost importance to, your integrity part. And then transparency. That's also important. You have to be transparent in your all aspects. You have to communicate transparently. Then only you can really, uh, win over others. And then you can be, become more, reliable professional. So these are, few values which if you adopt, definitely you are there in the, your profession. And at most, I would also tell you, you have to be very ethical. So nowadays we find it people are difficult to follow the ethics. But if you really have a zero tolerance on the ethical part, you would be there for a long time in your career and profession. So these are, some basic
things which you need to follow. At the next stage, I would also try to put some, emphasis on skill, knowledge, and competence. So these are three factors which you have to be, adopting as quickly as possible with the change of time and the speed. If you do not follow this, you would not be there for a long time in your career. So you have to upgrade your skill time to time. You have to become knowledgeable, and you have to be very competent with your job roles and responsibilities. It will look like you are into lecture or in a classroom, but I would say this is what practically you need to also follow when you are entering into any profession. Similarly, there should be I would say nowadays, if you have to be really be in the profession, technology and innovation has its own importance. And we have been hearing since morning how the technology is taking shape, how technology is on the speed. I must tell you, I was in the Visakhapatnam a couple of weeks back, and my company is putting up the global capability center in India. And I was just going through other university like Andhra University, Geetam University, and meeting the their founder members, chairmen, and I see that whenever we are interacting with them, with their faculty, I see half of the people working on various initiatives, and most of the initiatives in the artificial intelligence, data science, data analytics, robotics. So they are working throughout day and night and bringing in their own innovations to help industry as well as the businesses across India. So that's what now the education institute is just not academics, but it is becoming another support to the Indian economic growth. So that's how I have learned in those my visits. And you have to be upgraded with all this technology and innovation, and you have to adopt that. Otherwise, your existence in your current role is just not possible. You have to be strategic, and that is very much required as you grow in your career or in your positions. You need to be very strategic. Otherwise, it is difficult to be really aligned with the business priorities, because the business organization wherever you work in whichever field, you have to be adapt with all the change and all the new things coming up, and that is how your strategic skills will get brush up and very much required for your career. Again, the stakeholder management, that is another part which is required to you from day one of your career. You have to really efficiently manage your stakeholder. You have to build your network in such a way that you are very close to your all stakeholders, and they should be really taking you very positively and responding very timely. So these are few things are very much essential when you are in the job and when you are progressing in your career. Similarly, if you are there with this all simple things, the last and important thing which come is your results and your performance. So which is nothing but with your consistent approach, and then sustainability, and then you have to be accelerate your performance or result. So how that will happen if you do not follow the earlier steps? If you do not follow earlier steps, you won't be able to really accelerate your performance, and that is very much required to go to the next level of your career. With this, you are also very much required to be in your professional ethics. As I mentioned earlier, you have to be very very conscious and particular about your professional ethics, because nowadays it has immense importance in many of the organizations, and we also believe in that. uh, with this, if you want to be, really successful professional, you have to be adaptable and agile with, your own professional activities. That is very much essential. And if you really do these small things, you are there in your career or in your profession at the, desired level and desired positions. Uh, with this, I would also like to, put certain things which Dr. Ramanna highlighted about pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry is mostly regulator driven, quality driven, and we really believe in that, and we emphasize majority of our functional activities is driven for quality, affordable products, and that is how we deal with the human lives, and we become more uh, key and important part of any patients. So in my current organization, that is Isai Pharmaceutical, where we are basically into uh, products developing for therapies like neurology and oncology, and those are very critical products and required for very critical diseases. And this company believes in philosophy of human healthcare, and this is nothing but not just selling the product but taking care of patients and their families. And across organization, across globe, as a company, we believe spending 1% of our time to our CSR activities, and that is how these international companies follows, and that is how they have been there for more than 100 years. That is how the consistency and sustainability they have been maintained. They just don't do business; they reach out to real human aspects. So with this, I would like to again thanks the ITM management and all the teaching staff here to calling me here and giving me this opportunity. Thank you all.
Okay, so now thank you, sir, for your words, kind words. Now we have got one more guest lineup coming in to speak. Okay, so we have got Miss Tulahina Maiti, the CHRO. Okay, Tulahina. Tulanahina. Okay, got it. Miss Tulanahina Maiti. She is the CHRO of Anand Rathi Group, and she is coming on the dais to speak to you all guys for your BBA program. Inauguration. Yes, ma'am. She has completed her MBA from UK, and she's been working in the finance and the banking industry from a while. And now, ma'am, over to you. We have got a banking specialization as well, and students are looking forward to hear. Do you want?
Check. All right. First of all, good morning. It's morning. It's still morning, right? Yes. Okay. And instead of you welcoming me, let me welcome you all because it's your day. It's not mine. And I can see so many of you there. Some of you here. Some of you clustered at there. I want to address all of you. But before that, let me just introduce myself to all of you so you know the context. I'm Tulahina. The name is very special to me because it's a long name and every time it gets butchered, but obviously you can call me Tulana ma'am as well. I work in a company called Anand Rathi Group. I don't know how many of you would have heard it. Even if you would have heard it, you would have heard it in the context of shares and stockbrokers who sauda karte, trading karte. But it's not that. It's much more than that. That company is also into other financial segments like insurance broking, like NBFCs, like anything which has to do with finance, but not the banking. So it's not a bank, so it can't do like, account opening and all of that. Rest of it does. So I'm the CHRO of that company, which means I handle different groups also in that company. Before this, I have about 2 decades of work experience in the banking and financial segment. Before this, I was with Yes Bank, IndusInd Bank, Max Life Insurance. I started my career with Standard Chartered Bank. I did my MBA in UK. That's why I said you, ma'am, studied in UK. I got a campus placement from there, and HSBC was the campus placement, and came to India and started working with Standard Chartered Bank. I'm not saying all of this to create an impression. I'm saying all of this just to build a connect because I know many parents are also here to say, I have also been in your place. And hence, what I'm going to talk about today is few things from my life in the past to some which might be relevant. And let me take also this opportunity to tell you that I also have a son who's doing his BTech, who's in the second year. So I completely get what you're going through because my son's just gone through that just a year back. So first of all, I should say thank you for choosing ITM. Dr. Brahmana said between IITs and IIMs, ITM was born. I think it was born for a very, very profound reason. And you know what? Do you know how many B schools are around this area, this Navi Mumbai area? Any guess? Any guess? कुछ भी कर no, any guess, yeah. You know, no points for guessing it correct or you don't worry if it is wrong. But just to understand, you know, how much of you know of the area. Any guess? Take a wild guess. Parents can also join in, yes. 15? Any other numbers? 30? Oh, somewhere in between 15 and 30, it's around 24. Around the Navi Mumbai area. Do you know how many B schools are there across the country? Just take a wild guess. Across India, पूरा मतलब पूरे भारतवर्ष में, how many? Take a guess. अरे कुछ भी wild guess कर लो, doesn't matter. What 30,000? नहीं, इतना नहीं है. We've not gone that big. Any guess? 5,000? Yes, you were almost there. It's around 5,200-ish. Kind of B schools teaching BBA, MBA, you know, those kind of business programs, and other schools which does BTech, etc. Why I'm asking you this is amongst the 5,200, 6,000 B schools in India, you chose ITM. You're going to spend the next 3 years studying BBA here. You should be first convinced why you join ITM. And I'm not promoting on behalf of the company because they called me. I'm telling you the facts because I also Googled why should I come to ITM to deliver, if you call it a speech, or to speak to students and the parents. If I am not convinced enough, I would have not come. This is the first time I'm coming to ITM, and I am thanking my stars that have come to ITM because you know what? This B school is different from others. Tomorrow, if my company has to hire whether interns or final year students, I'll be happily doing so. क्यों? इसलिए क्योंकि यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ पढ़ाई bookish नहीं होता है. There's a reason why this college is called, you've noticed, no, ITM Skills University. It really teaches you the skills. I mean, what Dr. Ramana said before has stuck with me, and you should also think about that. Which B school in India asks you to do 10 projects, 20 projects? एक दो project कर लो और लिख दो CV में, good enough, no? At the end of the day, we are going to interview you and ask you about 1 or 2 projects only. We're not going to ask you about 10 projects anyways. But the fact that you're going to do 10 projects, 20 projects, etc., will give you those practical skills which is required for you to survive in the company. Now, I have got what? Around 20 plus years of experience. From that experience, I can tell you what matters at workplace is not what you've learned in the books, but what you learn in the colleges. You know, the stress busters, the way, you know, you're able to manipulate, the way you're able to think, कि अच्छा Netflix कल रात को देखा था, so you know you're still thinking, reeling in the after effects of Sayara, or maybe you know you're also judging whether the teacher today is better than the ones yesterday, or going through your relationship crisis in life, everything of that, every little aspects what you learn in the B school is what is going to help you in your professional life and work. What happens at work? Do they ask you, tell me the Maslow's theory? They don't ask you at your work, right? What do they ask you? They ask you to do a project. They ask you about deadlines. They ask you how well you can do it within deadlines. So, apart from what you learn, even during your projects, learn two, three things very, very strongly. Um, Time management, skills of presenting yourself, and most importantly, I think Dr. Ramana touched on it a very slightly, networking skills. I mean, why did he even go on to say, go and talk to your BTech, tell them to do your project, tell them to do their project, they do your project? You might be thinking, what is he saying? But all that he's trying to say is do some bit of networking. That skill of doing networking, will help you to become what you can do tomorrow. He's already said be a CEO. What will you need to become a CEO? You have to learn that in the college. You have to learn resilience. You have to learn कैसे fail हो गया, फिर वापस गिरा, वापस उठा, late nights, 2-minute Maggie sessions, going hooker, no money at the end of the month, and still struggling, too much of pressure, too many exams, projects, studies. Amongst that, you have to find your life. Amongst that, you have to find what you came to do here, that is to gather the skills so that you can get a good placement. So all of you must be thinking, you joined a professional course, right? You didn't do a BCom or a BSc or maybe a BA. You joined BBA. BBA, what is the full form of a BBA? What can be the other full forms of BBA? And I actually Googled this from the internet, so I'm going to read out some of them. What can be other funnier ways of, or other more profound ways of doing BBA? Anything else? What can BBA stand for? If you Google it, it will say becoming bosses anyway. So the name, in the name BBA, it already says becoming bosses anyway. So you're bosses anyway. And this program is designed to make you bosses. So make use of it. But when it also says binge watching and attending. So yes, you'll get to do a lot of binge watching, as in not only Netflix watching, but also binge watching on how life treats you, how life makes you go through struggles and etc. So these 3 years, absorb. Okay? Output will only be in the 4th year. These 3 years are for absorbing, and when Dr. Ramana said let's kill MBA, he didn't literally mean let's kill MBA, because there are many students who would not have done BBA, they would still need to go through MBA to be able to learn becoming bosses in businesses. What he meant was what you would have learned in the 3 years in BBA will help you to, and the projects and the skills that you would have acquired will help you to get placed, or will help you in the workplace much more, so much so that you don't need to do an MBA, right? So there is very little difference today, and the line is blurred between BBA and MBA, because at the end of the day, it just prepares you to be the right person or to find your place at your workplace. Yeah. I'm not someone who likes big speeches. I get bored. I don't want to bore you all. This is my limited request to all of you. Whilst you are studying, study for life skills. Whilst you are studying, make it practical. Whilst you are studying, make it future relevant. And to all the parents out here as well, I think for all our students, and because I'm a mother as well, and because my child is also doing his graduation, I think we worry more about our children. They are much more than we know that they are. They are capable in their own way. They have got a thought process, a standing, which sometimes we do not understand. Let them be. They're going to flourish and they're going to rock it. Are you going to rock it? Yeah. A little more. Are you really going to rock it? Yeah. Are you going to rock it in ITM? Yes. Great. I can take 1 or 2 questions in case you have. Otherwise, my speech is over now. So, anything else? Anything you want to know about the transition between campus to corporate, or anything about what do you think about when you go to a workplace, when you go to work in a company, any company, what is it that you need? I can answer those questions, but don't ask me anything about IPM apart from what I've Googled. Dr. Ramana will be the right person, but I can definitely tell you how you need to transition between campus to corporate. So if there is anything you can shoot out. Otherwise, we call it a day. No? One question. Okay. That's good. No. So the way you can get a job at Anugari, that is really a question or coming from him, is if you do more and more projects, you are ready. When we will interview you, we will pick up those skills to see how future ready or what skills you picked up, because everything else will teach you at our company. We will just need to know whether you're ready to learn quickly, whether you're the kind of person who kind of merges and sinks into the culture quickly, whether you're the kind of person who comes with an open heart and an open mind, and whether you're the kind of person who has the right attitude. Rest will teach you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Tulahina Mahiti ma'am. I hope this time I got it right. Yep. Hey, really claps होने चाहिए यार. And now it's okay. Okay, guys. So now we have got one more guest, very big personality in himself. I would like to invite Mr. Ankur sir on the dais to talk to you guys. Little bit about him before we call him. SBI. Every one of us know, right? SBI. What is SBI? State Bank of India, right? He was the CTO of State Bank of India, right? One of the divisions, right? So, sir, I invite you. I think Ditna Kafi hai bas, and now he is the program director at Income Tax, like Government of India, right? So, Income Tax Department, Government of India. I think these two things are more than enough for telling what kind of a personality we have got today amongst us. So, please come on the dais. Want you to address our students. Ankur, sir. Thank you. So I would also want you to mention about the awards and recognitions that you have got. Like you have been the chief architect everywhere in terms of technology and management. So please mention about that also.
नमस्ते. कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? हाउ आर यू स्टूडेंट्स? कैसे हो आप? वेरी गुड. अगर मैं आपको कहूं कि एक बार मेरे 100 में 11 नंबर आए थे, तो आपको क्या लगेगा? 11 out of 100 in mathematics. I'm joking. फिर मैं कहूँ 100 out of 100 है, 20 मिनट में पूरा बोर्ड पेपर खत्म. Yes. So, students and parents and everyone, thank you for having me here. I would say I'm grateful that you have had me here, because I want to tell you something. We are already walking on the gold mine. हम लोग ऑलरेडी उस सोने के खान पे चल रहे हैं जो हमें मालूम नहीं है कि हमारे पैरों के नीचे है. हमें कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैंने 11 out of 100 या 11/100 और 100/100 या 100/100 परफेक्ट स्कोर इसलिए बताया है कि ये किसी कॉलेज, किसी इंस्टीट्यूट, किसी भी ट्रेनिंग पे डिपेंड करने से ज्यादा आपके खुद पे डिपेंड करता है. ठीक है. केवल फर्क ये है कि आपका माइंडसेट क्या है, आप क्या सोचते हो, क्या पॉसिबल है और क्या पॉसिबल नहीं है. मैं अपने आप से सिर्फ एक ही बात कहता हूँ, वही मैं आपसे भी कहना चाह रहा हूँ। पॉसिबल क्या है और इम्पॉसिबल क्या है, ये आपकी खुद की मेहनत डिसाइड करती है, बाकी कोई और चीज डिसाइड नहीं करती है। केवल और केवल आप डिसाइड करते हैं कितना एफर्ट आप डालते हो। आपके पास टैलेंट है, ऑलरेडी है, तभी आप यहाँ पे हो। उसमें शक्कर कितनी मिलाते हैं, नमक कितना डालते हैं, मसाले कितने डालते हैं, उसी से ही वो डिश बनती है। ओके, तो टैलेंट, अकेले टैलेंट से कुछ नहीं होता है। आपको उसके लिए प्रयास, उसके लिए मेहनत, उसके लिए फेलियर बहुत जरूरी है। फेलियर इतने ज्यादा जरूरी है क्योंकि आप अगर फेल नहीं होंगे तो आप नया सोचेंगे नहीं। सक्सेस से कोई नया सोचता नहीं है, सक्सेस से क्लोज माइंडेडनेस आती है, लेकिन फेलियर से आपको नया और डिफरेंट और ट्राई करते रहने की एक वो आती है, ललक जिसे कहते हैं, क्या कहते हैं, विल पावर। विल पावर केवल और केवल फेलियर से बनती है। कितने लोग मेरी बात से एग्री करते हैं? थैंक यू। मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाहता हूँ आप लोगों को कि आप पढ़िए खूब, क्योंकि मैं तो केवल ग्रेजुएशन करके रह गया। मैं इंजीनियर हूँ, कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर बाय एजुकेशन एंड बाय प्रोफेशन। बट अभी मुझे लगता है कि मुझे और पढ़ना चाहिए था, और अब मैंने जितना भी कोशिश करी, कितनी बार चाहे आईआईएम में एडमिशन मिला हो, चाहे कहीं भी मिला हो, लेकिन मैं उसे कंटिन्यू नहीं कर पाया बिकॉज वर्क प्रेशर है, ऑब्लिगेशंस बहुत सारे हैं। तो हमेशा सैटरडे संडेज आई कुड नॉट अटेंड एनी क्लासेस, और 75% मैंडेट होता है आईआईएम का। तो मतलब मैं आपको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि यू आर वॉकिंग ऑलरेडी ऑन द गोल्ड माइन। यू डोंट नीड एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा एक्सेप्ट योर एफर्ट। आप एफर्ट करिए, आपको रास्ते अपने आप ही मिलेंगे। आपको कुछ डिफरेंट करने की जरूरत नहीं है सिवाय मेहनत पे। कितने लोग मेरी बात से एग्री करते हैं? पिछले 15 या 10 सालों में या 11 सालों में जितना एक्सेप्टेंस इंडियन प्रोवेंस को मिला है, उतना शायद ही कभी मिला हो, और आगे भी मिलेगा और मिलता ही रहेगा। आप सब उसके एक मॉलिक्यूल, एक पार्टिकल है, जो कि हम सब मिलके उस सिस्टम को, उस पूरे इकोसिस्टम को प्रोपेल करेंगे। मल्टीप्लायर इफेक्ट सुना है कि आप लोगों ने? मल्टीप्लायर इफेक्ट क्या कहते हैं? मल्टीप्लायर इफेक्ट को वो कैसे होता है? हाउ डज दैट मल्टीप्लायर इफेक्ट हैपन एक्चुअली? बुक्स पढ़ने से, मार्क्स लाने से? फिर कैसे होता है? अच्छी अच्छी टॉक सुनने से, जैसे ये हो रही है, काम करने से। हर एक को अपना काम करना पड़ेगा। रिजल्टेंट फोर्स पता है? नेट फोर्स। कितने लोगों को नेट फोर्स पता है? हाथ उठाइए प्लीज। अगर दो फोर्सेस इक्वल डायरेक्शन में, लेकिन इक्वल नहीं, इक्वल फोर्सेस ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगे हैं, तो रिजल्ट क्या होगा? कोई बताइए क्या रिजल्ट होगा? जीरो। और दोनों फोर्सेस अगर सेम डायरेक्शन में लगे या अलाइन डायरेक्शन में लगे हैं, तो रिजल्ट क्या होगा? डबल, लगभग डबल। आप सब वो फोर्सेस हैं, आप सब एक एक, ईच वन ऑफ यू इज दैट फोर्स। बिकॉज आई वॉज एग्जैक्टली इन योर पोजिशन 25-30 years बैक। मुझे नहीं मालूम था कि कौन से कॉलेज में एडमिशन मिलेगा और मेरा गोल क्या होगा। आई नेवर न्यू। आईआईटी 4 बार दिया, नहीं आया। आईआईटी के अलावा कुछ करना नहीं था। स्कोर मैंने आपको बता ही दिया। उसके बाद भी ये रिजल्ट हो सकता है। मैं आपको सिर्फ ये बताना चाहता हूँ। तो सबसे पहली बात है कि माइंडसेट चेंज करिए। माइंडसेट चेंज करने के लिए आपको फोकस किधर है वो थोड़ा सा ओरिएंट करना पड़ेगा। फोकस किधर है आपका? दरवाजा अगर खुल नहीं रहा है तो क्या करेंगे उसको खोलने के लिए? पूछना पड़ेगा दरवाजा खोलना क्यों है। दरवाजा खोलना क्यों है? कितने लोगों को मालूम है आपकी लाइफ का गोल क्या है? व्हाट डू यू वांट एक्चुअली टू अचीव इन लाइफ? बीबीए कर लेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? कोई बताइए कि आपकी लाइफ का क्या पर्पस है? कोई भी एक बताए। व्हाट इज योर रियल पर्पस इन लाइफ? व्हाई डू यू वांट टू गेट एजुकेटेड? And more
To have a settled life,
settled life. What is the definition of a settled life?
to make my mom dad proud,
Very good.
to like at least get a good job or make a startup so that I can be settled, also employ others, and other than that, live a happy life.
Okay. Yeah, great answer. स्टार्टअप खोलना है, उसको बड़ा करना है, उसको सेटल, दैट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ अ सेटल्ड लाइफ. मेक पेरेंट्स, सोसाइटी प्राउड. Of course, these are the definitions or the aspects of a maybe getting educated. Essentially, what it means is giving back to the society. Whatever you do today, you will give 100 times back to the society by your work, by your education, by your whatever you do. Like you start a company, you scale it up, you get 100,000 people employed for that company. What are you doing? Actually, you are propelling the entire economy of the nation 100 times more than your individual effort alone. Agree or not agree? So, Bachelor of Business Administration. So, the idea is to become good managers, efficient managers, multiplying the effect of your entire team, of your own self, of your own companies, or the companies you may be working for, right? So, आपको दो स्ट्रैटेजी बहुत काम आने वाली है आगे अपने कैरियर में. मैं उन्हीं दो स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में एक दो मिनट बस बताऊंगा एंड देन आई विल स्टॉप. मैं फिर से उस क्वेश्चन पे जाता हूं. दरवाजा अगर खुल नहीं पा रहा है तो क्या करेंगे? तोड़ देंगे? तोड़ने के लिए एनर्जी चाहिए. उतनी एनर्जी आप अगर एक्चुअल काम में उसके अंदर होते तो आप लगा पाते तो आपका इफेक्ट ज्यादा आता. देन व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस टू पुट इन योर एफर्ट्स? पानी सुना है? पानी नीचे से चला जाता है. लिक्विड like water has a very unique trait to itself. It takes any shape. It finds its own path. You are that drop of water. Okay. So पानी की तरह, धारा की तरह प्रवाहित होने के लिए आप प्रयास करिए, ना कि ब्रेक करने. ब्रेक तो ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा. जब आप नीचे से, दरवाजे के नीचे से सीप कर जाएंगे तो ऑटोमेटिक आपने रास्ता तो पा लिया. वही मैं आपको समझाना चाहता हूं. ये होती है वाटर स्ट्रेटजी. थिंक योरसेल्फ एज अ ओशन और अ ड्रॉप इन द ओशन, लाइक अ वाटर ड्रॉप. एजाइल इनफ, fit anywhere, make your impact last forever. Water has the tremendous kinetic energy जिसकी वजह से ये बिजली बनती है. दूसरा पॉइंट मैं बताना चाह रहा हूं आपको. थिंक योरसेल्फ लाइक अ डॉक्टर और मास्टर सर्जन. कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगी आपके सामने, ट्रीट दैट प्रॉब्लम एज योर पेशेंट ऑन द डेथ बेड. एक मास्टर सर्जन क्या करता है उस पेशेंट को बचाने के लिए? बताइए कोई भी जना। क्या वो अपने डिग्री पे जाके देखता है कि मैंने पढ़ा क्या था, कि मैं एम से एमडी हूँ कि डीएम हूँ या डीएससी हूँ? क्या वो वहां जाके बुक्स अपनी रेफर करता है क्या? क्या अपने किसी गेस्ट लेक्चर को रिकॉल करता है क्या? क्या इतना टाइम होता है उसके पास? नहीं होता ना। तो वो करता क्या है? वो हर संभव प्रयास करता है उस पेशेंट को बचाने के। बचा पाए ना बचा पाए वो अलग मुद्दा है, लेकिन वो हर संभव प्रयास करता है उसको बचाने के लिए। आप सब वो डॉक्टर्स अपनी अपनी कंपनीज के, अपनी अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स के आगे जो आएंगी, अभी जो है आगे जो आने वाली है, राइट? जब आप हर प्रॉब्लम को एक डॉक्टर की नजर से देखेंगे तब आप उसके सॉल्यूशन की तरफ फोकस कर पाएंगे। जब आप उस प्रॉब्लम को वकील की तरह देखेंगे, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि वकील और डॉक्टर में कंपैरिजन है, बट मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि आपका फोकस किधर है, प्रॉब्लम पे है या सॉल्यूशन पे है? ज्यादातर टाइम हम लोग का फोकस केवल प्रॉब्लम्स पे होता है, उनके सॉल्यूशन पे हम फोकस कर ही नहीं पाते, या हम ड्रेन आउट हो चुके होते हैं जब तक सॉल्यूशन की बारी आती है। इसीलिए हमारे सॉल्यूशन इफेक्टिव नहीं होते। और उसी का एक उदाहरण है कि we try to break that ceiling, we try to break that door which is not even opening up. Even if it opens, हमने ऑलरेडी बहुत कुछ एनर्जी उसमें जाया कर चुके होते हैं, राइट? तो these are the two mantras. Make yourself water, make yourself doctors. That's it. I close my remarks. Thank you all for having me. All the best. Do well for yourself, your family, your parents, yourself, your society, your nation. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we will be moving on with certain student activities. We have got a lot of engagement activities and all planned for you. Because I know like engagement is very important for you guys. All the things of so learning, right? So we'll start with Kahoot, right? We'll start with Kahoot, and then the next is awards, and then startup winners. Okay, so we have got three things. We'll be going through that fatafat quickly, and then we'll have final two talks for the day, and then we're done. Okay, clear? Fine. Can you go ahead? Can we go ahead? Sure. Done. Thank you. Okay.
All right, everyone. How are you doing? So, ready for a quick brain workout? It's time for campus and commerce quiz. But hold on, this is no ordinary quiz, okay? This is where knowledge beats speed and the fastest fingers win. That's right. So get your phones out, but no texting crushes, okay? Strictly quiz mode on, right? Here's how it works. We'll see a QR code on the screen right now. Just scan it using your camera or the Kahoot app, and it will ask you to enter your name. If someone like Jethalal wins, so the hamper will go to Jethalal, right? So please enter your original names. The quiz has 20 questions, all about IPM, your BBA course that you will be joining, and some fun general business facts. For each question, the faster you answer correctly, the more points you will score. And just a heads up, no googling, all right? Honestly, with a time limit on each question, you probably won't even get the chance to. Each question will have 4 options, and you will have 20 seconds to answer. The faster you answer, the more points you score. So tap like you mean it. Oh, and did I mention that there are prizes? Each question will have 4 options, and you will have 20 seconds to answer. And did I mention there are prizes for top scorers? This could be a shortcut to campus fame right here in week 1. Please do put your original names, please.
Check. All right, guys, the QR is on the screen. Please scan it and make sure you put in your original name. I don't want to see any tandoori momos or jethalal or vada pav, anything. Because if we see that, that will lead to straight up disqualification and we will have to pass on to the prize. So make sure that you scan the QR code and put in your name. There are volunteers here. Volunteers. You can see volunteers all around. They will help you out if you haven't already figured it out. If you need any help, please call them and they will help you. Volunteers, please make sure that everyone has joined the QR. Anybody who's having a network issue? Yes? Volunteers, give them your hotspots. We can't wait. Are we ready? Okay, okay, we'll wait, we'll wait. The one who taps in faster will get the prize. So make sure you tap it as quick as possible. We have hampers, we have gifts for the winners. So make sure that you play it with all your heart because this will be the moment that will make you shine and get your campus fame in week one. Just tap, tap, tap. Hurry up. All right. Oh my God. Which city housed the flagship ITM Business School? Okay. Okay, we've got some leaderboard. Tanvi, Aniket and Farhan are taking up the leaderboard. What does the acronym ITM stands for? Come on, guys, you have to know it. Is ITM the official name? All right. There's a shuffle in the board. Where are ITM's UGC recognized universities located? Where is Mumbai? Oh, Omi. Is that your real name? What is the vision of ITM Group? Omi is taking up the scoreboard. We have Nabhya, we have Unikrishnan. Come on, guys. You have to buckle up if you want to get the hampers. What kind of infrastructure does ITM Navi Mumbai campus boast? Who is Omi? We want to know who's Omi. participate in global immersion programs too. You have to know it. You have to know it. Come on, guys. This is so basic. You have to know it. I know you're here for it only. Yes. See? Who voted for Maldives and USA? What brochure did you get? What device is given as a welcome gift? Come on. Come on, guys. You have to know this one too. Which? What are you guys getting? What? Louder. Better. Anybody here who wants a Dell laptop? You're not getting that. You're getting Macs. Oh, me, what happened? Who's taking up the board? Shifa Khan, Aniket, Unikrishnan. What is the name of national immersion location? If you guys don't know it, you can't go. You can't go. You have to know this one. What is it? Where are you going? Where? Louder! Better. Anybody who wants to go to Uttarakhand? Huh? So we'll arrange one trip for Uttarakhand. What languages are taught under foreign language training? This is very basic. I guess we all know it. Yes, brochure पे लिखा है. Okay. Still the same. What type of support does ITM provide beyond classroom hours? It's okay, take a guess. If you don't know it, take a guess. Shit. Who voted for none? 24 people for none? Why will we put a question with none of the answers? Recharge benefits. Who wants recharge benefits, man? Sir, they want recharge benefits. They're expecting recharge benefits. Which of the following is not a feature of BBA Connect program? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. I think there is one very obvious answer. Who? Hackathons and Who voted for this 20 plus certifications? Did you guys not get the brochure? Okay, okay. Who is the current CEO of Apple? Who? Sir said Anupam. Jeff Bezos? Seriously, you guys, Jeff Bezos? Do you guys not want the hampers? It's a really nice hamper though. Okay. Sheikh is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Which company is famous for the tagline "Never Settle"? OnePlus, Xiaomi, Microsoft, Dell. What? Okay. What is the full form of GDP? What is the full form of GDP, guys? करो click, बताओ मत, click करो. GDP का full form नहीं आता, I don't know. Seriously. Global Development Process. I want to know who voted for this. Seriously? Oh, who is Neil Shah? Oh my God, taking up the leaderboard, huh? What is the Indian digital payment platform developed by NPCI? Oh, tricky. Take a guess. I know you all don't know. What is okay? Sorry. What is India's central bank called? Don't put Bank of Baroda, please. Unacceptable. Who says ICICI? Oh my God. If I see anyone picking that, I don't know. Something's wrong. What? What? Oh my God. Who voted for SEBI? You guys are commerce people, come on. Still the same. Okay. Somebody's gonna take the lead, huh? Last question. Elon Musk owns all except. Come on, don't say it. You're losing your turn only. Last question closes in 3, 2, 1. Thank you all for playing. And I will leave you all with the suspense who's gonna get the hamper. Alright. Back to our host.
Damn, that was epic. After going through some slight electrical inconveniences, I would like to say that it's a wrap. Thank you all for playing. You were amazing. Hope you had fun and maybe even learned something new along the way. And don't worry, we have got more exciting things lined up for the rest of the week. Let's keep that energy going, guys. That was my time. And again, thank you, your host, Rahul. Now let's bring up on the stage Neil and Chintana. Give it up for them.
Thank you so much. Devi or Sajjana?
Get ready.
It's time for the moment that brings the glitz, the glory, and the gold standard of excellence.
Yes, it's time to roll out the red carpet for the stars of our BBA community, the achievers, the leaders, the go-getters who lit up this campus with their brilliance.
From academic toppers to creative dynamos, event champions to silent heroes, this morning is your stage.
Let the light shine bright as we announce our awardees. Each award will be presented by our esteemed dignitaries because epic talent deserves epic recognition.
We now invite on stage Dr. Rupali for taking over the award ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. This is me, Dr. Rupali Uttanlawar, and here we are to celebrate the victory of the pride of ITM BBA's glorious students. I take the honor of announcing the winners of the various categories. I request Professor R.S. Mani sir and Mr. Ankur Vashn sir to come on stage to give the e-learning excellence awards. I request Dr. Jayant Shela sir and Dr. Sarit Pravadas ma'am to come on stage, please. At ITM Skills University, we offer our students access to the Coursera platform, enabling our students to upskill beyond the classroom and earn globally recognized certifications. E-Learning Excellence Awards felicitates the students who have shown exceptional commitments toward self-learning with maximum number of certifications in their batch. The winner in third place is Kshitija Mahajan. She has successfully completed 9 certifications. Securing second place is Pranesha Patil. She has successfully completed 11 certifications. And in first place, leading with exceptional dedication, is Premi Shah, who has completed an outstanding of 19 certifications. Let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. I request Dr. Lakshmi Mohan ma'am to come on stage to give the award for Industry Emerging. This award recognizes students who have demonstrated outstanding initiative and commitment by completing the maximum number of internships during their first academic year. Their proactive approach and eagerness to gain real-world experience truly reflect the spirit of industry readiness. I take the pride of inviting Neil Brito, Yash Patil, and Kshitij Halwai, who have completed 2 internships during the first academic year. Let's applaud Kanish Gandhi. Let's applaud Kanish Gandhi for completing the highest number of internships, a total of 3. Please come forward to receive your well-deserved recognition, Kanish. Thank you, ma'am. I request Mr. Nitin sir to come on stage to give Entrepreneur of the Year award. First, I invite Seth Patil, the founder, and Neil Brito, the co-founder of the Glint, to the stage. The Glint, a homegrown jewelry brand that is redefining affordable luxury. Glint specializes in crafting personalized, elegant jewelry that beautifully reflects each customer's unique style and story.
Now I invite Zef Kaladia to the stage to receive the award. Zef is the founder of the brand Ozora. It's a youth-focused decor brand that blends music and pop culture into unique home decor. Thank you, sir. I now request Professor R.S. Mani, sir, and Dr. Lakshmi, ma'am, to kindly come on stage to present the Student Academic Excellence Award. This award recognizes students who have consistently demonstrated exceptional academic performance and dedication throughout the academic year. Securing the third position is Shreya Mawani. Congratulations on your commendable achievement. In second place, we have Pushp Rana, who has shown remarkable consistency and excellence. And claiming the first position is Mehek Baheti, whose outstanding academic journey sets a benchmark for her peers. I request the dignitaries to stay on the stage for a few more moments for felicitating the office bearers of BBA batch. Thank you.
A huge round of applause for our achievers. You have not just made us proud, you have raised the bar for every batch to follow. What a moment!
And now, from celebration to inspiration, it's time to witness the rise of the first set of BBA leaders.
Yes, it's time to meet the torchbearers who will lead, represent, and inspire the BBA community throughout the year.
So, with utmost pride, we present to you the President of the BBA Student Council, Rahila Nakwa, a trailblazer, a voice of strength, and a true leader.
And by her side, the ever dependable, ever driven Vice President Yash Patil, a powerhouse of purpose and passion.
I also invite Nitin sir, Sai sir, Sarit Pravadas ma'am, and Namita ma'am to join us on the stage. I request Lakshmi ma'am and Dr. Sarit Pravadas ma'am to honor Rahila Nakwa as the president of BBA program and Yash Patil as the vice president of the program. Thank you. I kindly request Shreya Mawani, Shubham Rai, and Kshitija Mahajan to be on the stage. I request R.S. Maniso and Sai sir and Lakshmi ma'am to felicitate Shreya Mawani, Shubham Rai, and Kshitija Mahajan as the class representatives of the BBA program. Thank you all the dignitaries for gracing this award ceremony. Request you to please take your seats while I take this opportunity to initiate the oath ceremony of the newly appointed Student Council. Request you all to please take your seats. Thank you, everyone. I request to put your right hand forward and repeat after me. I pledge with honesty and spirit. I accept this role with purpose. Thank you. Now I request the CRs to come forward to take your oath. Repeat after me. As a class representative of my specialization, I pledge to serve my peers with honesty, respect, and commitment. I will represent their voices, uphold their trust, and work towards the collective growth of our BBA community. I accept this role with integrity and purpose. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And now I want to take this moment to introduce the innovative and encouraging clubs of our esteemed institute. Introducing the house Old is Gold fashion creators, presenting to you the Catalyst Club. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you. Next, we have the fusion of modern ideas with Desi Tadka, presenting you the Desi Words Club.
Requesting Desi Verse Club members to please come forward. Finally, the club that captures and showcases our vibe, our style full on viral on social media. Yeah, none other than the Social Media Club. Please give them a huge round of applause. Well, guys, that was our time. Back to you, Rahila and Ganesh.
Thank you, Chintan and Neil, and congratulations to all our winners. With that, let's continue the momentum and hear more from our esteemed guest. Technology by itself is not a transformation. It's how we use technology to change lives that matters, quoted by Nanda Nilekani. I request the AV team to present the video clip of Mr. Ankur Vashn, Program Director, Income Tax Department of India. apologize for that mistake. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. Quoted by Simon Sinek. Professor Ratan Pochaso, CEO, ITM Group of Institutions. Sir joined ITM Kharghar in 2003, starting as Student Welfare Officer and worked his way up to the leadership role he plays today. His passion and drive are to bring new thinking, technologies, and ideas from across industries into the disruption and redesign of higher education. He is a seasoned marketing professional with over 15 years' experience in advertising, marketing strategy, brand identity, digital marketing, and more. Apart from ITM, Sir runs an advertising agency and an electronic security company. Sir is an MBA in International Business and an MS in Marketing from the Fox School of Business, Temple University. Let us now welcome with a huge round of applause Mr. Nitin Pocha, Sir, CEO, ITM Group of Institutions.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nitin. I'm the trustee and CEO of the ITM Group of Institutions, and I have the unfortunate task of giving the last speech before lunch. And so I have something to give you motivation, especially the guys downstairs, because upstairs are all the fee bharne wale log, right? The the purse, the wallet, the bank account, all that is upstairs, and the guys getting the MacBooks, it's downstairs. So as soon as I'm done talking, you guys will probably get MacBooks. So there's something to look forward to after my speech. So I'll be really, really quick. I know you've gotten a lot of advice from a lot of people. I have a tiny bit of advice also to share with you, and thoda bahut halka sa advice parents ko. My daughter has also just turned 18 and started university, so I understand आपके सुख और दुख. मुझे काफी closely I understand it. But first, you guys. Yeah. How does one talk about a 3-year journey in your life without acknowledging what it is that you're actually trying to do with yourself? And so many people have already spoken. Ankur sir especially was asking you that question. Na? What is your purpose in life? Why are you here? I was thinking of what to talk about, and so I thought I'll cut straight to the chase. What are the problems you guys will face as BBA students at ITM for the next couple of years, 3 years? Problem number 1, you will wake up many mornings not feeling like coming to college. How many of you have already struggled with attendance in 12th grade? Raise your hand. Don't be worried. You have already got admission. Doesn't matter now. Nobody cares about your 12th marks now at all. It's history. In the rest of your life, कोई आपको 12वीं का marks नहीं पूछने वाला है. So if you're proud of the fact that you kind of skated through 12th or you had attendance problems, raise your hand. I also skated through 12th and had attendance problems. Oh, very nice. Okay, only a few of you. So sweet. How many of you know today what you want to do when you graduate? I'll give you options. I need to make money. I'm looking for a job. I don't need to make money. I'm open to options. I'm going for higher education. So, I need a job after I graduate. Raise your hand. Come on. No, don't need a job after you graduate. Going for higher education, need to do an MBA or something. Oh God, thank you. Okay, that's most of you. Don't have an MBA aspiration. Don't urgently need to make money. Open to options and exploring. Another 20% of you. Okay. Nobody's in the mood to listen to advice, so I'll be super quick. Here's my tiny bit of advice for you 18-year-olds. The world that in 2028 when you graduate, what is the world going to look like right now at your feet? Not like दुनिया में क्या होने वाला है, Bombay में क्या होने वाला है, your life में क्या होने वाला है when you graduate. 2028 2028 will look like 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 2028 2028 will lo most telesales jobs will be gone, most sales jobs will be gone, most data analytics jobs will be gone, most customer service roles will be gone, most number crunching jobs will be gone. The only few jobs and careers that will remain in the next 2028 onwards are yet to be advertised. आज कोई HR department Tulahina ma'am is not writing a job description that includes the skill set that she might need in 2028 or 2030. The real honest truth is that thank you for your fees, thank you for paying them on time, thank you for coming to college. But we as an organization don't think that Namita ma'am, Nitin sir, Saikiran sir, and all the other sirs and ma'ams that you'll see here don't think कि हमें दुनिया का सब कुछ पता है और ये जो करिकुलम हम लोग ने बनाया है उसमें सब कुछ है, एनसाइक्लोपीडिया है कि इसके आगे पीछे कुछ देखना ही नहीं है. इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. वी ना इंस्टीट्यूट वाले हम कुएं के मेंढक हैं. वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग टू सी द आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड because our job is to teach you kids, no, not to work in the outside world. So your job is very simple. In the world that is going to happen, it's 3 to 4 years away. You are in a safe zone. For the next 3 years, ain't nobody going to bother you about कितना खर्चा कर रहा है बेटा बेटी और asking you कितना पैसा ला रहा है तू घर पे. You've got 3 years to make it. In this 3 years, you got to do the following. The world is about to split. The human world is about to split into 2 or 3 or 4 categories of people. Just that. Category number 1, you're good with computers. And we'll define that if you want to. But that means you're good. You know your tech, you know your software, you know your AIs, you know your networks, you know your data systems, you know enterprise tech, you know payment tech, whatever. You're got to be damn good at it. Or you have to be really good at people. What does that mean? You got language, diction, multiple languages, personality. You can sell if you want to, and you're okay with the idea that you will be doing a lot of selling as you go forward in your life. That doesn't mean selling bread. It means selling instruments, selling financial services, selling tech, selling products, selling solutions. So, good at computers, good at people, 2 options. I'll give you 2 more options. Be good at numbers. Like really good at numbers. You're okay with math. You're okay with quantitative techniques. You're fine with algorithms. You're चलेगा हाँ मेरे को बैठता है दिमाग में. I am not like that, so I'm telling you upfront. Last, 4th option. Be good at thinking. And that means you can think a little bit beyond what other people are thinking. You can think यार ये करके इसका क्या होएगा? ये डिसीजन लूंगा तो इसके आगे पीछे का क्या फटने वाला है? You have a slight little थोड़ा you think हाँ I think I'm a good thinker या मैं बड़े-बड़े चीजें सोचता हूँ, मैं visionary सोचता हूँ. Visionary meaning nothing, you're not packing yourself. You're asking yourself curious questions. I was walking down the corridor in the morning, all of you were here and the maid, the housekeeping staff was busy cleaning and we were busy walking. And I was thinking, there's a better solution for this, no? How many times are we going to clean that corridor? We are dirtying it every 5 minutes. That is an idea for you. Like, chalo kuch karte hain. Let's think about something. Let's. If you have that thinking skill set, or that number skill set, or that people skill set, or that tech skill set, if you have one of them, you have a job, career, entrepreneurship, startup, life, all good. Settling down, making money, parents proud, all that stuff. But it's got to be one of these 4. You will come up with a 5th and a 6th and find a job, find a market for it. But the reason I'm saying this, guys, at the risk of boring the crap out of you, is this. Where you are, and in the 3 years that you'll be with us, where you will end up and go forward, what it is that you want to do with your life. Go for an MBA, go for a further education, study, get a job, start a business, no problem. The trick is figure out one thing that you can be good at. If you are not, if you can be good at more than one of these things, you're a goddamn rock star. Imagine being good at tech and people. So you have to at least figure out over the next 6 months, where are you good at? Can I be good at people? Can I communicate well, speak well, multiple languages? No problem. At least Hindi, English, Marathi. Can you sell? Can you convince? Can you negotiate? If you're saying I want to be good at tech, let me tell you this. And this, even if you're good at people, you're going to become good at tech. You have to be. And for those of you who feel thoda inclined towards technology, let me tell you this. Unfortunately, where we are right now in the state of the world, this massive inflection point that's happening, you're not seeing it, I'm not seeing it. AI is just something now, it's Chat GPT, it's Google, it's Gemini. It's not important today. We will all, you, me, every single person in this room who will be holding down a job 5 years from now is going to be working for an AI. Something else is going to take the decisions in my organization. My tools are going to tell me what I'm supposed to do. The tools you will use will tell you kya kaam karna hai. We are all going to become reporting into systems. So learning tech is an unavoidable future. So those are the little bits of advice. Now I'd like to take another 30 seconds and give a little bit of advice, if I may, as a fellow parent to other parents. It's not fun being a parent. It's damn expensive. It's very expensive. And for all that kharcha, we don't even get that goddamn validation. Thank you, kuch to, right? The rooms are dirty, the dishes are all over the house. There's lack of personal hygiene. There's often lack of any motivation in life. Internet bills are going up, electricity bills are going up, AC bill is going up, right? नाउ होपफुली घर के बाहर 6-8 घंटे स्पेंड करेंगे बच्चे आपके. Please just do this one thing for me only as a parent. Don't criticize your children at all. And if you are like as a parent, I know मेरी भी habit है कि मैं what is this bad marks, what is this poor attendance, what nonsense, कितना मेहनत कर रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हारे लिए. Don't do that. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. I can tell you this much. As a parent of one child and unfortunately a grandparent to 10,000 children, we have no clue what is going on in their minds anymore. They are living in a very different world than you and I. Very, very different. We can't see it because it is a digital social world that they're living in, not like us. They're very different. The pressures that they are feeling, we don't even think ऐसे चीज का pressure होना चाहिए. The pressure of fitting in, the pressure of making friends, the pressure of the body consciousness, the pressure of gender identity. There's a million pressures that you and I, as parents, as children, as 18-year-olds, दिमाग में था ही नहीं. There are a lot of pressures on students in this day and age. So the best thing you can do as a parent, is be number one cheerleader, no matter what. We'll take care of them. We'll get them into jobs. We'll help them fly if they want to fly, and we'll help them walk if all they can do is walk. We will get them out of here. We will get them into jobs, or you will see them do their startups and entrepreneurship or all that. All of it is possible and doable. You have to be the single number one cheerleader because ain't nobody else. घर के बाहर कोई उनका cheerleading नहीं करेगा. हाँ, यहाँ पे हम करेंगे. But if you are thinking of criticizing your kid for the next 3 years, it's not going to work. They are in a very different environment than you and I. So with that little bit of advice, and thank you all parents, आपने patiently almost 3 घंटे हमारे साथ थे. Thank you very much for your time. Students, best of luck to you, and I'll see you after your MacBook.
Okay, guys, now we will be doing a few of the MacBook distributions. As part of our entire program, we give MacBooks to our students. So we have got 3 MacBooks here, and the more MacBooks you can go and collect it from the store after this. You have to just go and talk to your admission counselor. They will guide you accordingly where to collect the MacBooks. So I would request Mani sir, Lakshmi ma'am, Chirag sir, Sarit ma'am to come up on the dais to give a lot of things to give right now. So for the distributions, please. So the first MacBook is for Abhi Day. Abhi, yes, please come on. Okay. And the second person is Arya Rao. Arya, A-R-Y. Arya Rao. Are you there? Okay. And the third is Prachi Mohanty. Are you there here? इसके बाद starting के सोचा है इसके बाद कहूँ के लिए होना चाहिए। This is for Abhi. Abhi, who is Abhi? And the second is Arya. Literal. Thank you.
I was wondering if this was for me.
Prachi. Okay. Yes. You all will also get it is M2 16 GB, very hyperspec MacBooks. Okay. So that. Thank you guys. Thank you students. Huh? नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I mean it is just we got the lucky draw. Okay. We'll give बाकी को भी मिलेगा आज ही मिलेगा. It is just you have to go and collect it to the store, talk to the admission counselors. They will guide you from where to collect. Okay. What is the procedure? We have got limited pieces in the stock. It is a huge order, so Apple is supplying us one by one. We will get all the orders and we'll fulfill. Now the second is we have got the Kahoot one of it. We all enjoyed Kahoot, right? So we have got Kahoot winners. So the third place goes to Avni. Avni, who is Avni? Please come up with the dice. Okay. Then we have got Uni Krishnan. Second, Uni Krishnan. Where is Uni Krishnan? Please come up with the dice. And the first prize goes to Neil Shah. तो पहले खड़ा हो गया बोलने से पहले. Right? Please come up with the dice. So yeah. ये अच्छा है. Please. Good. Students are here. Neil is here. Honestly. Done. Thank you. Thank you. Now I would request Vashn to take on the mic just two sentences.
Okay, I think I'm going to be standing between the lunch and you, but bear with me for another 2-3 minutes. First of all, thanks to all the parents, all our students who are here today and spent almost 3.5 hours, I think, with all of us. I hope you have not been bored with speeches, but the intent was to, yes, give you some wisdom, students, so that, you start with understanding more from leaders. So when I say leaders, I think there are a couple of leaders that I want to speak about today. Dhirubhai Ambani. How many of you have seen Guru? Oh, nobody. I think parents must have seen Guru. Okay, there are some of them. So Dhirubhai Ambani was from a very poor family in a small village in Gujarat. Okay, and the first job of his was filling in the gas stations. Okay, and he started his job at Yemen. He went abroad so that he could make some money for his business. So he had about 15,000. He came back to India and he started his textile business. Okay, he started in a very small way. I think the lesson that we get from Dhirubhai Ambani is that you may start small but think big, and that is why you have the line spread across. Right? The second person that I would like to mention about is the Nirma's founder. Who is he? Anybody? Yes, somebody said that. Karsanbhai Patel. Lovely. So Karsanbhai Patel was again, very much interested and passionate about starting detergent business. And do you know where he started it from? He started it in his backyard. Okay, and there were so many competitors at that time, Sars and so many others, right? But he managed to make an impact. So here is a person who is actually giving us a message that when you are passionate, you can achieve your dreams. So students, I think build that passion for what you want to be in order to achieve all your goals. The third that I want to mention about is the founder of Oyo Rooms. Who's the founder? Who is he? Ritesh Agarwal. Superb. And you know, Ritesh was very fond of traveling. He in fact dropped out of education at the age of 18. I don't want any of you to drop out, okay? You will get more gyan in the BBA program and you will be able to definitely have your own startup if you're passionate about it. So Ritesh, in fact, started Oyo Room, not before Oyo Rooms, he started a small venture called, I think, Foodie Travels, Over Travels or something. And then that was only listing out of hotels, budget hotels, okay? And later he realized that it is just not enough to give them the list of hotels. So he started connecting with hotels and creating or standardizing the experience that every person who would opt for a hotel room would enjoy. And that is where he made a big difference, right? Making a list of hotels was much easier, but then creating that standardized experience in each of those hotels that you opt for, it actually told you that you have to think different. You have to think out of the box, and that's what made him a hit, and that's why today Oyo Rooms is a $1 billion business. So there are so many such leaders. I think if you read about, will give you a lot of inspiration. Students, it is important for all of you to have a role model, and why I'm saying that is whatever I am today is because I've always had a mentor. I've had a role model who has always inspired me and guided me to be what I am today. So start doing that early. That will really help you. And now my gratitude to all those eminent or professionals who are here today and to give you some wisdom. And I'm sure that many of you will carry it with you. So we had our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shelar. He spoke about the program, uniqueness of this program. Please carry it with you, all of you. And thanks to our Vice Chancellor. We also had Dr. Nikam. He spoke about, yes, he was from the pharma industry, right? And he also spoke about all those competencies that you need to develop in order to get into the business world. We had I have to now recollect her name. Tulahina Hina, right? She was very particular that we actually spell it properly or pronounce it properly. And that's nice. She was very energizing on stage. And I think she gave us all a very inspiring message that you need to really put in efforts to move from campus to corporate. So I'm hoping that all of you got inspired with her message. Really thankful to her for having come here. Then we also had somebody from the IT industry. Who was that? Ankur Vashn. So Mr. Ankur spoke about 11 out of 100, right? 100 out of 100, but what he is today, right? And he also spoke about being a doctor and also being water. So water and doctor, please carry it with you. Water के जैसे flexible आप होना है. You should be adaptable. You should be able to adapt to situations, and you should move on well in your life. That's water. And when you talk about doctor, all of us have problems. All of us see problems around us. हम खुद doctor बन जाएंगे and treat those problems and solve the problems instead of waiting for others to solve it for you. So how wonderful it would be doing it yourself, right? And then we had, of course, Nitin sir, who not only advised you but also advised the parents. So thanks to him for in spite of his busy schedule, he was here with us. And most importantly, Ramana sir, right? You heard a lot from him about not about killing MBA, but we won't do that, right? Because MBA is a very precious program for us. We started in the year 1991, and this is our 34th year of MBA. BBA is our baby. So, but he told you how technology is changing the world and how you also need to adapt yourself to learning and aligning yourself to the industry, right? So, technology today is making you all smart, and I know that all of you are already smart. Everybody is aware of how to use technology. In fact, probably we have to learn from you. So thanks to all those speakers who made a big difference in today's inauguration. Also thanks to those who have organized this. A very big thanks to our HOD, MBA, BBA, Dr. Namita, and of course Sai who has been guiding us. A big round of applause to them. And all the faculty members and Mr. Professor RSS Mani. He's always a pillar of support and he's there as as part of any function at ITM, being the co-founder of ITM group of institutions. So thanks to all of you for being present, especially students, very patiently you were sitting, and I can still see some silence there, and I like it. Because I thought that you must be very restless and all of you would be waiting to stand up and just move out. But I see that maybe probably this is your first day and everybody wants to be good on the first day, right? But continue being this, have your patience every time, and that's what is the greatest learning for all of you. Thank you so much once again. And the lunch break.
We have got food packets that they can.
So there's lunch. Okay, there's something for you all to eat.
Thank you so much, ma'am. To our new batch, today isn't just an event, it's your official entry into the ITM BBA family. I am proud to announce that we BBA people use our own homegrown AI learning platform, Lisa. It is a platform which we have been using to prepare for our presentation, examination, and even for our case study classes.
Lisa AI first. It's a learning platform. AI powered learning and assessments. Smarter, faster, and engaging. We hope this day has inspired you, encouraged you, and made you feel at home. Welcome to a journey of ambition, action, and achievement.
Let's laugh loud, learn deep, and live fully these next 3 years. Welcome to the madness. I mean, the magic of college life. With that being said, let this exciting chapter begin, and we will see you all during the induction and orientation week starting on 4th of August at 10 a.m. sharp. The schedule will be sent to you through the WhatsApp group that you can join by scanning. I request the AV team to please show the QR. The QRs will be given to you as you exit. Lastly, thank you and welcome to the BBA family. You guys can take an exit from the back door.
Laptops for the students, right? Talk to your admission counselors right now. Okay, so they will give you if your name is there in the list in the first slot. If not, by 10th August, we're getting the second lot.